got to say something right there. But coming out on the left side, the waves started halfway through the pool. And the waves were strong. Y'all ain't hear what I'm saying. We walk out on the left side like we know where we headed, how to deal with the situation, because we've been down the situation before. That sound like anybody here? Come on now. So we walking out into the water because we know how to deal with the situation. We get halfway in and the waves just take me out. Pow! I'm like, what is, I'm way, come on, y'all ain't feeling it. I'm like 10 feet from where the waves supposed to come up high. We in there like a pump. Talking about, I don't know if I want to go that far because people falling. The waves hitting hard and we all tripping. And so now we in the midst of the waves. Once we got used to the storm, come on, somebody say get used to it. We sitting there, now we have a conversation, and now we looking on the other side of the waves, on the right side, and we looking and we saying, look, that's not nearly as strong as this. So now we stand there having a conversation, talking about, man, we need to be on this side, because we surviving a greater storm than what's over on that side. They the punks over there. We not the punks over here. What am I saying? If you don't keep going through the same thing, you the punk. You better step out with Jesus so you can man up. Somebody say, wake up your faith. The storm coming. There are many situations that will show up in our life. Living by faith allows us to show others and really show ourselves that no matter what it looks like, we can weather the storm. I got knocked down, I was ready to go to the side. We on the wrong side. I want the same kind of fun I always had. I want the same kind of worship I always had. I want to praise the way I always praise. I want to give the way I always give. I want to do the way I always, oh, come on, I say that. I want to live for Jesus like I always live for Jesus. But then I discovered I was having more fun on this side than I was having on the other side. I ain't never going back to the right. I need to know I can survive a strong storm. Come on, can I get it? Woo. I thought I had some G's up in here. Y'all tripping. Y'all, man. I don't know, Pastor. I don't know about that storm. Give me a little wave. Matter of fact, show me to the wave food, right? All right, then. All right, Lala. Then 25 says, then his disciples came to him and awoke him, saying, Lord, save us. We are perishing. The disciples had more sense than a lot of us have today. And some of us been with Jesus since we was 5. Quit playing. Why do I say that? Because even though they were scared, even though they didn't know what to do about the storm and the waves that were going on in their life, they knew that Jesus was on the boat. How is it we walk with Jesus and the song goes, talk with Jesus and he lets us know that we're his own? How is it we know Jesus but we don't realize in a situation that he on the boat? That when Jesus is on the boat. That does not mean that we won't get scared sometimes. That does not mean that we won't know which way to go, left or right. But we don't need to panic. Why? Because when we panic, we do crazy stuff. But when we think, when we understand and use the knowledge we have, we remember that Jesus is with us. We might not have the physical Jesus, but because we saw him do the work or felt him do the work or bring us out the last time we were in a storm, our faith ought to cause us to see him right now. Whatever you're going through, whatever you think you're getting ready to go through, whatever your Monday going to look like to you, whatever your next month's rent going to look like to you, whatever your